Today we're gonna work on a sign for a business, and we're gonna show you why you should start your decal business today. And also, if you're a member VIP, you will soon see the episode on how we add the registration and the weeding boxes for this type of process. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. So let's begin. And we're gonna use our Graphtec CE6060, which is the 24-inch cutting plotter, and the vinyl, the Oracle 651, and transfer the R-Tape Clear Choice AT75. All right, so we got the vinyl ready to be weed out. This is the reason why you must add your weeding boxes, because it makes it easier. And Saul is doing it by himself, so I'm gonna let him do it.
I think something I forgot to tell Luis is that I changed the settings on the Graphtec. I think that's the reason we're having an issue with weeding out, because I forgot to tell him that I was cutting something else, and I changed the settings a little bit. Now I'm gonna start weeding out the top part, but I have numbers, so it's usually better when you do the numbers left to right. And since I changed the settings, I guess that defeated the purpose of the weeding boxes. It was supposed to make it easier when you apply the weeding boxes, but like I said, I forgot to do that, change the settings. And the numbers that we have here, these are, I don't know if you guys are been doing this for a little bit, but you will notice that when you do this kind of signs with like hours and all that, sometimes you would get a call from the customer and asking you to give him or print numbers or cut numbers, and that's exactly what we did. This is just an additional not service, but I guess just a bonus that we are gonna give to our customer. He didn't even ask for these, so he's not expecting these numbers, but so he can just have a few numbers in case he needs to change the hours, because I know he's gonna do that. All right, guys, so since we are gonna give him the numbers, we are gonna use the high tag, the Clear Choice, or the R-Tape Clear Choice AT75.1, is because if we use this kind of transfer, I know the customer is gonna put them somewhere, and they're gonna be sitting there for a while, and this is the best tape for that, because if we were to use the low tag, the tape or the transfer wrinkles really bad, and unlike the AT75.1, that's the reason we're gonna use that. And we're just gonna go ahead and get the numbers from our backing paper. And this is a good way to do, or the reason we are doing it like this is because we know that some people will want to, some of you guys will want to sell out of state, and this is a good way to do it. We're gonna do the installation. We could have easily taken the different layers separately and combine them while we are there, but the reason we're doing it like this is to show you guys another way of how you can do it. All right, guys, we're almost done with this section of the decal. It was a challenge, and especially the little details here. I mean, not too bad. It could have been worse, but we managed. And you're about to find out the reason we left this section on the other vinyl. We left it blank and we saved it. That's another key, but you're about to see.
All right, so now we're gonna add our transfer, and you know we're gonna use the R-Tape Clear Choice AT75 because we're gonna do the installation ourselves, but we're gonna combine it here. And we're gonna show you, that's the purpose of this video, show you why and how we do it.
Again, this is the method that we use every time we sell out of state. We sell any decals out of state, because we have to combine them, obviously, because the customer is going to do the installation, but not for this one. But this is the method that we would use.
And the reason why we're doing it like this, it's because you never know. Right now it's kind of cool outside, but just in case we gotta do the installation quick, this is why we want to combine it here and just bring it to the shop just ready for installation. All right, now we secure our second layer, which is the white one, and we also put some tapes around, and we already exposed our registrations. As you can see here, they're already exposed on both sides. Now we're gonna combine them. So we do one side first. Make sure you do this step carefully, especially when you're gonna send this out of state. Do it as close or as best as you can.
See, Luis almost got him perfectly. This side is perfect. This one just a little bit, but we don't have any outlines or contours, so we don't really have to worry about it if it's not 100% aligned. But this one is.
We actually do have contour.
Oh, we do? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we do.
Well, like not on top of each other, but.
But I can tell there's enough space. I always like to leave enough room. All right, sorry guys. As you can see, we already combined half of that, but we were talking like two crazy guys because I guess Saul or me, I don't know, we forgot to record the first part, but we already applied the transfer on this side. We use the cutting knife to cut the same method you see us do with the magnets and the cars. Now we're gonna focus on the bottom part, and I'm gonna make sure I'm recording. Yes, I'm recording.
I mean, you guys get the idea. This is not the first time we do this process, I guess, but sorry that, you know, it was I guess a little confusing, a little mistake that we had, but it just happens sometimes, you know. You don't have to worry too much.
And this is pretty much the same process. You just gotta be a little more careful because it is dry application. I still, even though after so many years, I still get a little shaky when I do dry application. And Saul has mentioned this before, it depends a lot on the design. Sometimes it's best if you keep your registrations or alignments because sometimes you need a reference to get your measurements and make sure it's aligned. But since we have this, I'm gonna go ahead and remove them because we don't need them anymore.
And this is perfect if you are selling out of state.
Make sure you get all the tools you need for this type of business. I'm gonna be leaving all the tools that you will need for this business below on the description of this video. And now let's start applying. But first, let's add some rapid tag and clean the surface because we don't want any dust on our decal. All right, so we took the measurements from height, which are approximately 2 feet by 2.25 on each corner. Now, one thing that Saul mentioned that we always forget is we're gonna ask the customer if it's the right position. So let's go ask him.
All right, guys, this is perfect. We just asked the customer. He's happy with this height or the position where it is. And the way we're gonna do it, we're gonna start from the center to the bottom. We're gonna use the cutting knife. And the two of us are gonna do it. We just don't wanna be reckless. We wanna make sure that the customer gets the best experience. And that's the reason the two of us are gonna do it, okay? And remember that you guys can get all the tools and the equipment in the description of the video. If you guys wanna keep supporting us, we appreciate it. All right, and I'm gonna start from the center.
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna position this. As you see, the tape moved a little bit, which is not a big deal. And I'm going to start, I'll lock it from the center. Now I'm gonna do like this. I've noticed that we get less bubbles when we do it like this. And when we do it faster, we've been practicing different methods, and this one I think is the best one. And see, you want to start from here and then send all the tension out to the sides. And that's why I start like this. Now we can get rid of the tapes. We can put them on the side. All right, guys, we're gonna start removing the transfer, and we'll do it carefully because we are using our high tag, the AT 75.1.
The way Saul did it is really good. I mean, compared to how we used to do it, I don't see any bubbles at all.
All right, guys, we finally got done. Forgive me for messing up the video earlier, but you know, it's just part of the process. Thank you so much for all your support. Also, if you guys want to support us additionally, make sure you get your materials and equipment in the description of the video. Now, if you want to go the next step, you can probably then recommend that you guys subscribe to our membership for VIP, where we'll have behind the scenes, and we'll talk about the different prices and all the stuff, or the things that we are learning, and we would appreciate all the support. Thank you so much, and see you guys until the next video.
And don't forget to subscribe and give us a like.
Yep, that too.
See you guys later.